Anyway, so hey guys, today I'm filming like about the snow apocalypse in Atlanta today. I actually live about half an hour away from Atlanta, and I've been getting a ton of questions on Twitter and Instagram if I'm doing alright and like what my experience was, and I put a thing up on Instagram asking if you guys wanted to hear about it, and you said you did. So I thought I would put this up. I know this is on my vlog channel, which I just started for stuff like this. I just didn't really think everyone would want to watch this, so I don't want to put it on my main channel. Today is Thursday, and we've been out of school Wednesday, Thursday, and we also have Friday out tomorrow. So Tuesday was the day that all the snow hit, and I went to school for half a day. So on Tuesday, I didn't think we would get any snow. Like, they were saying that we were supposed to get like an inch at most, so it wasn't a huge deal. So I went to school, and then around, I don't know, I want to say 10:30 or 11, it started snowing, and it slowly like picked up faster and faster and faster. And we were all supposed to leave at 12:45 is what time the buses were going to leave at 1, and they let all the drivers leave about 11:30. The snow was starting to stick, it was starting to cover the ground. Our school was on a huge hill, and there was a fire hydrant near the bottom of the hill. Some kid wrecked into the fire hydrant and it exploded everywhere. The whole thing was flooded. Our whole hill was flooded. It was terrible. I couldn't really do anything about it because, you know, the fire hydrant, the pipe is coming in. It's really hard to stop it. Anyways, it created a sinkhole, so the whole car is underground now. There was snow and ice all over the road, and we're sitting in the lunchroom, and come 12:45, they're not letting us leave. They won't let us go. They're like, oh, the buses will be here soon. It's just a delay. And they kept trying to get buses up the hill, but they couldn't. Have some vlogging from while we were in the lunchroom while insert here. Hey guys, so, well, I'm currently stuck in the lunchroom at school because it's snowing outside, and there's Shannon and Ansley.
Help us.
And Nancy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Help us.
Help!
Help. I don't want to sleep
I
here.
thought the buses would come, so I live about 2 miles from the school, so we weren't going to walk just yet. And then we waited a little bit, so I'd say we were stuck in the lunchroom for 3 hours longer than we were supposed to be. They weren't letting anyone leave, so me and my friend had to sneak out. 2 or 3 hours before I was trying to leave, and my friends were like, no, it's really bad. I was freaking out. My friends were like, no, you can't leave, you're gonna get stranded. My other friend realizes that they're gonna stop all buses. They're not letting anyone go. There's no way you're getting out. She was eventually like, okay, we have to walk, let's leave, let's get out of here. So then we asked them if we could walk home. They weren't gonna let us walk home. They were saying that if you get your parents to call the front office and they say you can leave, you can leave. My mom kept trying to call the line, and she couldn't get through because it was so busy. We just went up to the people and we're like, oh, we got called to the office, and normally they won't let you leave unless the office like phoned them through the walkie-talkie or whatever and called your name. Then you could leave and go to the office, but we just said we were sent to the front office when we really weren't, and there was no one guarding the front doors to go out to school, which there had been before. We just walked out the front doors, and then we started to walk home, and that's how we snuck out. Hey guys, so we just snuck out of the high school, and we're almost home. Where's Kathleen? Oh, Kathleen's up there. We're gonna be home soon. I'm actually pretty proud of us, and I can't believe we did this. Had I not gone out when I did, I would have had to spend the night. My high school had about 100 kids stay and that had to spend the night. And then shortly after, like, we had left, my other two friends that were there were like, oh, you're crazy for walking home, that's stupid. And then right after we left, they left. Because the thing is, they live 40 minutes away from the school, and my neighborhood's like 2 miles away from the school, so they went and stayed with like another one of my friends in the same neighborhood that I live in, and they walked there. We get home, the only people home are my mom. So I have another younger brother, Cole, who's at the middle school. My mom had to call for him to leave, so him and one of his friends, our neighbor, walked home, and we didn't even know that they had gotten out too, so they got home like right after we did, which was just lucky. My little brother's bus was supposed to be home at 12, so my little 8-year-old brother, like, his bus was stranded. She had to go pick him up and go walk with him and then walk him home, and for an 8-year-old, that's a lot of work, and they had to walk home in the dark.
When I was on the bus, we got stuck because of snow. We stopped right there and we started sliding. A whole bunch of kids were getting off with their like friends' dad and people that lived in the neighborhood. I was one of the last 4 to get off. I walked about 2 miles to get home. On the right side, we had pizza. I had to pee behind a dumpster.
And what happened to the snow?
It melted.
What else?
It turned yellow.
Are you proud of that?
I don't know.
So, how long were you at school, including all the time that you were stranded on the bus?
4 hours.
And you left for school at like 7 in the morning, and you didn't get home till 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Though, are you glad it snowed?
Well, kind of, because then like we went and played outside and sled down a hill. And it was really fun because we went really fast now.
And then my dad, he works like right in Atlanta, so he's like an hour away from us. So he left at 4 p.m. He left to like go home, and he didn't get home till like 5 a.m. the next day. So it took him 13 hours. It was a mess. And I also heard that some lady had to give birth to her child like in Atlanta on the highway. I heard that 2 buses flipped, and like this was all on the news. And one of my friends was in the car for 24 hours trying to get home, going through like this main road that they had. It was a mess because the hill to our high school was like flooded, and it was backing everyone else up and messed everything up. I'm just really thankful. I would have hated to spend the night at school. And this is like the craziest snow experience I've ever had, the Snowpocalypse of Atlanta in 2014. So for the purpose of this video, I sat in the snow so you guys could see it. It's really like still icy and cold. And I sat in the sled because why not? If you guys like live in Georgia or had this experience or just had some crazy snow experiences, leave them in the comments and I would love to hear. So bye guys. Garrett, sit back down.
Wait, I was sitting down.
No talking until you sit back in the chair.
I said,
Alright, Garrett, no, ready?
no.
Ready to tell about your experience? Okay, go.
No.
I like your room, the navy and red. Those are like some of my favorite colors. Did you know that?